Hello and welcome back to the Cars Ireland YouTube channel. I'm Sinead, I'm a mum of two, and today I'm going to tell you what I think of the new Škoda Elroq as a family car. This is a brand new fully electric SUV from the brand, and this particular one is the Elroq 85, which can do up to 560 kilometres on a single charge with a starting price of €42,500 after government grants. If you don't need or want to lug around such a big battery, you've also got the entry-level Elroq 50, which for €36,500 can still do a decent 370 kilometre range. Or you've got the mid-range Elroq 60, which will do 430 kilometres for €38,500. But Škoda reckon most Irish customers will actually end up paying that bit extra for this long-range version because despite being quite a small island, we don't like leaving anything to chance here. And when it comes to theoretical kilometres, we'd much rather be looking at them than looking for them. If you're wondering where the Elroq sits in the Škoda range, you can think of it as an electric Karoq. It's part of the growing Škoda electric SUV family, which started very successfully with the larger Enyaq, but this is a smaller and more affordable version. Not that small though, it is still a decent sized family SUV with plenty of room inside and a generous boot capacity of 470 litres. Now that's not quite as big as the Karoq, but still pretty decent for this segment, and it's nicely finished in here too. You've got some nice little simply clever Škoda touches, your shopping bag hooks, a 12-volt charging socket and boot dividers. Up front, it is very typically Škoda in that it's minimalist, well laid out and immediately easy to get around. Where it's not minimalist though is when it comes to spec. You've got a massive 13-inch touchscreen display as well as a 5.3-inch digital cockpit, and those are standard across the range. There's actually only one trim level to choose from at the moment. You soon will be able to get a Sportline and RS model, but for now it's nice and simple with just the one, and it comes with all the bells and whistles you could ask for, including but not limited to wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, wireless phone charging and a raft of driver assisting safety features. You've got all the usual suspects like lane assist, emergency assist, front assist, hopefully all the assists that you'll never need to worry about. So some very, very fancy stuff here. Space in the back is generous, as is the case with most Škodas, and as far as its merits as a family car go, it does pretty well, to be fair. There are 3 ISOFIX points in total, 2 in these outer seats in the back here, and then 1 more in the front passenger seat, which is also a really handy feature. But of course, you should only be using that once you've turned the front seat passenger airbag off. Another nice feature for a middle seat passenger back here is the completely flat floor, which is going to make things infinitely more comfortable for them. For parents who practice extended rear facing, you'll be happy to know that the Elroq is definitely one of the better options for that. As you can see, I've managed to fit my Axe Kid Move Kid in the back here and still leave myself plenty of space to sit in front of it. And I am 5'6" or 167 centimetres for reference. You've also got 2 USB-C ports for charging in the back here, which I was about to call a convenience feature, but let's face it, nowadays is a vital feature. And now it's time to talk about how it drives. The Elroq 85 is rear-wheel drive, so it does feel slightly more dynamic than some of its front-wheel drive rivals, although you shouldn't expect outright sportiness either from a family electric SUV. It's more about smoothness than speed. Although that said, you can do 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in a respectable 6.9 seconds. It also comes with a healthy 210 horsepower and, as I mentioned earlier, a WLTP range of up to 560 kilometers, although of course that is going to depend very much on how you drive it, the weather and all the usual caveats. The ride is very well judged, it's comfortable without feeling floaty, the steering is light but accurate, making it ideal for navigating city streets and parking. And on the motorway, it's very composed and planted, and the cabin manages to stay impressively quiet even at higher speeds. So who is the Elroq for? I would say anyone who is seriously considering their first family EV. It is more compact than the Enyaq, but still has most of the space and the refinements. So if you're considering making the big switch, this is certainly one for the shopping list. Let us know what you think of the Elroq in the comments section below. Please do like and share if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you're in the market for this car or any other new or used EV, you'll find hundreds to choose from on CarsIreland.ie. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.